What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And Liverpool have made an offer to Ousmane Dembele. The Barcelona winger will be a free agent in the coming days, and Fabrizio Romano said that in today's meeting between Barcelona board and Dembele, he said this yesterday, no final bid was made from Barcelona to extend Dembele's contract. Dembele's camp actually ruled out extending his contract unless a much improved offer arrives from Barcelona. And Barcelona also will take some time to analyze if they have room with financial fair play. So it's almost certain that Dembele will become a free agent in the coming days. And also recently Fabrizio Romano shared this. This is the freshest, newest update. New contacts between Dembele's agent Moussa Sissoko and Barcelona will take place today. Dembele wants an improved proposal to extend the contract and stay at Barcelona, and Dembele will decide his future this week. So unless Barcelona can somehow find room in the financial fair play regulations in their finances, Dembele will become a free agent. And the Spanish newspaper, is reporting that Liverpool have made an approach to Dembele and made an offer to him, made a wage offer and a contract offer, but other clubs are chasing him. Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain are also trying to sign him. Jurgen Klopp likes Ousmane Dembele a lot, and after the sale of Mane, the newspaper is reporting that Liverpool got some money again. Liverpool have also put Mohamed Salah up for sale as he continues to refuse a contract extension. So on a free transfer, Dembele would be a replacement for Salah on the right wing. Maybe it's the most complicated option for Dembele because, you know, other clubs probably offer him bigger wages. Bayern Munich also are targeting Dembele. They were beaten to his signing by Barcelona in 2017, so Bayern have long admired Dembele. And of course Dembele has a good reputation in the Bundesliga because he was brilliant for Dortmund before he signed for Barcelona. And Bayern Munich in theory could let Gnabry go for some money and bring in Dembele as a free agent. And coach Julian Nagelsmann has backed this idea, so the interest is there from Bayern Munich. Dembele is still an option for the new Paris Saint-Germain sporting director, Luis Campos, as well. They were close to signing him in January, but due to salary limits, they could only do the operation if it was a swap deal at the time. Barcelona wanted 20 million euros in January. So in the end, Paris Saint-Germain didn't submit the bid. There are various reasons for Paris Saint-Germain's interest. Messi is out of contract in 2024. Neymar could leave even this summer. And Dembele can play on either side of the striker. He can play right wing, left wing, and he's only still 25 years old. He's at a very good age, and he has put some of his injury problems behind him this season. And I know that Dembele has a pretty bad reputation among Liverpool fans, but he actually has played much better football. His goal return is pretty atrocious, only scored 2 goals in 32 matches for Barcelona this season. He is not really a good finisher, but he got 13 assists, something which can be admired because Dembele previously was injured for a long time, but now that he is back fully fit, he looks like a proper player. And I think if somebody can get the best out of Dembele, it's Jurgen Klopp, who can really enhance any player's talents. And 32 games is actually pretty decent for a player who is pretty injury prone. On a free transfer, it's a relatively low risk transfer in my opinion. And if Liverpool think that there is value in Dembele, even on a free transfer, then I think I'm all for it. His current market value is around 30-40 million euros, so it's not as high as it was previously. I mean, Barcelona signed him for a ludicrous transfer fee, so them losing him on a free transfer just shows how badly Barcelona spent their money in recent years. I mean, Dembele, in my opinion, I think he cost like 140 million euros or something like that. And I mean, last season, in the 2020-21 season, Dembele had an even better season than this season because he played 44 games, which is actually quite a lot, and he scored 11 goals as well. So I think there is still a player in there. Let me know if you would think on a free transfer, should Liverpool go in for Dembele? Because as I said, if he doesn't want like ludicrous wages, I think he can fit in at Liverpool. We don't really have an out-and-out right winger apart from Mo Salah in the squad. And as I said, on a free transfer, it's a relatively low-risk transfer. The big question is Dembele's attitude and character. He had problems at Barcelona because he slept in and didn't go to training on time, and he was fined numerous times for that. And also he apparently carries his PlayStation to everywhere where he goes, which I don't really have a lot of problems with that, but when it goes to, you know, to ruin his reputation and ruin his professionality, then it's a no-go. But I think Jurgen Klopp will know a lot about Dembele's off-the-pitch behavior. He will do his due diligence and he will do proper research. He will talk to the right people who know Dembele personally and who see how he is lately. And maybe Dembele has matured now that he's 25 years old, and hopefully he has this controversial chapter of his life behind him. He needs to really grow up and mature and train harder, because otherwise he will waste some of his massive potential and some of his massive talent. I mean, I think for the France national team he played 27 games. Remember that he's a World Cup winner with France as well. He won the Spanish League twice with Barcelona. He won the German Cup with Dortmund. So he has some trophies in his cabinet, but he definitely needs to go to a club where he's appreciated and where he can play regularly. Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain are all interested in him mainly, but Liverpool and Bayern Munich are as well. Of course, when Dembele was at Dortmund, Thomas Tuchel was his manager, so there is mutual admiration between the current Chelsea manager Tuchel and Dembele. The German coach has always praised the Barcelona winger, who considers him one of his favorite coaches. Chelsea are trying to sign Raheem Sterling. At the moment they are readying a new bid to Man City to get the English winger. Tuchel sees Dembele as a versatile option for the attack, and the idea is to use him as a false nine. But the Sterling signing doesn't interfere with their Dembele plans. Chelsea would like both. Dembele would arrive to strengthen the right wing, with Ziyech likely to leave. So yeah, Chelsea would use Raheem Sterling as a false nine and Dembele on the right wing. Chelsea were in touch in January with Dembele, but they didn't make an offer in the end. However, they have been on top of the situation for a long time and have made an offer this summer. The operation is now in the hands of new owners, but the groundwork has been laid by Thomas Tuchel. So a lot of clubs have made offers to Dembele. The big question is, who will he choose? Or will he decide to stay at Barcelona, which is increasingly unlikely, because he would have signed a new contract already if he wanted really to stay at Barcelona. And according to the Spanish newspaper, Dembele right now is earning £200,000 per week, and it looks like Liverpool have made a similar offer to Dembele, so he could earn a similar amount of money at Liverpool. And it looks like Dembele is ready to accept Liverpool's offer according to the newspaper, because Barcelona only offer him a reduced contract on a lower salary. So no wonder he wants to leave probably and wants to sign for a club who will at least match his current salary. And Alisson, our world-class goalkeeper, also shared some insight on what and how he trusts and how much he trusts Jordan Henderson on the pitch. I look to Henderson a lot because he's really visible on the pitch, the way he moves, and he's someone that really runs and works hard for the team. As we have a team that likes to build up from behind, we need players in midfield always giving me options. And for me, Henderson is a guy that I look when I'm trying to build up an attack. He's always making an option, even if he has a man at his back. He's a guy who can do that. So I really trust him to give the ball, and then he can do anything he wants, and he's capable of doing a lot. And Henderson is one of the main reasons why Liverpool have been so successful in the past few years. And Paul Merson said that he's actually worried about Liverpool because Sadio Mane was a big game player. He scored very big vital goals in big games, and that's true. But we already have Salah, Jota and Luis Diaz to start the season off. And he is also saying that if Liverpool put too much pressure on Darwin Núñez early on, they could be out of the title race by October and November. There is always talk about this. And even like last season, if you check the first 25 pundits, 20 of them predicted Man United to finish above Liverpool or something crazy like that. So the pundits know a lot, but they can't predict the final Premier League table. And I mean, a lot of people wrote Liverpool off before the season started. Gary Neville was one of the biggest one, and that blew up in his face. Gary Neville thought Man United will challenge for the title and Liverpool will just make the top 4. And Paul Merson said relying on Darwin Núñez to come in and hit the ground running immediately like Luis Diaz did is putting too much pressure on the kid, because stuff like that happens once in a blue moon. When you are competing against a relentless Man City side, you are effectively out of the title race if you start the season slowly. So it will be interesting to see how Liverpool cope without Mane. But that's the thing, Darwin Núñez doesn't have to hit the ground running. He doesn't have to even start the season at Liverpool and banging goals, because we have Jota as a number 9. We can play him up front, Salah on the right, Luis Diaz on the left, and we can just ease in Darwin Núñez and give him all the time in the world that he needs, so he can get up to speed with the Liverpool playing style and also new way of life. And also it's crucial that Darwin Núñez will be with Liverpool from day 1 of the pre-season tour. And that means he can really get to know his teammates, get to know the playing style and everything. And Divock Origi has arrived in AC Milan before his medical and before his official announcement. Fabrizio Romano shared that Origi will be announced as new AC Milan signing next week. The deal will be completed in May. No issues, it's just a matter of time to see Divock unveiled as a new AC Milan player. Villarreal also asked about him and inquired about him weeks ago, but no way, Origi only wanted AC Milan move. And that's a big club, AC Milan, one of the biggest clubs in Europe and one of the biggest clubs in Italy, definitely, after Juventus, probably the second biggest club. And in terms of European titles and trophies, they still have more Champions League wins than Liverpool, which pains me to say that, because we could have equaled them if we won against Real Madrid, in the final. But hopefully next season we can win number 7 of the Champions League. And good luck to Divock Origi, and he will play, I think, a lot of games and he will score a lot of goals for AC Milan, because I still think that he's a world-class finisher. And he only was on the bench because of Liverpool's world-class front line. But yeah, let me know what do you think about everything that we talked about in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.